hate the shit when you get back from Vegas, right? And Vegas already makes you pay its fucking, I don't know, sewer bill. You know?
Yeah, it's true.
The people. So there's a dude. I can't remember his name. Takajampi. What's that building from Die Hard? Nakashima building. Yeah, his name was like that, right? And he has the largest loss ever in Vegas. I think he lost like $6 million out inside of like 48 hours.
Yeah, I think we talked about this about a month and a half ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you don't come out of Vegas strong.
No.
You can get your little 250, which I would love to have. I say little because you minimize it when you can't do it, right?
Right.
Nice fucking little game-winning shot.
However, I mean, you could say 250 and that, 250 pennies. You just don't have to say, you just say, I won 250. Leave it. Just leave it.
Never catch me on the penny slots. I'm bullheaded like that.
It's really hard to.
How come the change doesn't come out no more? How come the actual money doesn't come out to slot machines anymore?
I don't know.
You had those little cups.
There's a coin shortage, remember?
No. This has been going on for a while.
It's been going on for a better part of a decade.
But you say coin shortage, I get it. So we had John on here and he's talking about flying from place to place, but there's still coins. And you think Vegas would have the majority of them?
You would think that. Or Atlantic City, I think they would have.
One or the other. They
I don't know. I just think times, cleanliness, technology. Why not print out
cleanliness and Vegas in the same fucking sentence? Did you just really do that?
Yeah.
Shame on you.
I'm Vegas is gonna send me a check. I'm sure.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Here we are. We made it.
We're back. I'm gonna get to the emails.
Okay.
Mike says, "Fuck the French. The French are rifle droppers and deodorant repellent humans. I would not eat French food if it was served on Beyonce's ass. So Keith, stop asking for shitty fast food from French restaurants. And you guys are right." Hold on. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. Hold on. And you guys are right. 2 titties equal 2 perpetual cans of formula. Stop bitching about formula. Look,
I have nipples, fucker. Can you milk mine?
I don't understand. And maybe that's because, I'm not going to have any infants. How are you reliant on formula? Well, women for thousands of years weren't reliant on formula. Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I work. Okay, well, that's fine. She's out in the fucking fields all day picking corn.
Yeah.
Right? And she still has time to take her breast out and feed her baby. Strap it to her back or whatever they did. I don't want to minimize, that stuff. I don't want to be vulgar is what I don't want to do because I was almost vulgar. But I just don't get it.
I don't know.
You got 16 kids.
Yeah.
How come somebody would need formula over breast milk?
Well, let's say you don't birth that child that you have.
Okay.
Somebody else does, and you adopt that child, for example. Now, so I have nipples. They don't produce anything.
Okay.
And if I had a significant other and we adopted a child, maybe her mammary glands are dormant. I don't know. That's one reason.
Okay.
I know that sometimes women it doesn't produce, and it happens. But I think that all goes back to, the shit we eat.
Yeah.
The shit we drink. The stuff we put in our body is ruining, the most essential functions of our body, like the nipples.
They call those moms that don't produce, they call them Joan Crawford because they're evil people. Also, in terms of the breast milk, I remember... So I'm young. I'm like 19, 20 years old, and one of my friends, her name was Danielle. She got pregnant, right? She was married. She got pregnant, and she had the baby. And then she would come to work, and she'd have to pump, right? But in conversation, she told us when we cried like a baby, it made her leak. So all we would do is walk around her and just act like a baby and cry. And you would actually see her shirt spot up and get wet, man.
Yeah.
It's like, when you don't shake a lot when you pee? Right? And you get that little pee stain, you're like, oh, the water splashed on me. And everybody's like, yeah, sure it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what that is?
We would do that to her. We just started crying.
That's cruel.
And make her titties leak. She said, you're wasting my milk. You're wasting my milk. You're wasting my milk. Stop it.
It is a waste, hey.
Yeah, we were
because now there's a shortage.
We were assholes. Joe says, Keith and Wood in Vegas together, huh? Either there's an alcohol tasting convention or Wood is at a tutorial. Did I do it? Tutorial.
Yeah,
on how to use a condom.
I don't think they use those in Vegas.
Hey, you two, some advice for the next time you go to Vegas to give your child support money to an Asian woman. Always split 10 Take the insurance and never tip the dealer. Just flirt with her like you do the strippers. They love that. Say hello to security for me.
So, funny little story. Maybe we're going to talk about it later. I don't know. But we're sitting at a table playing some 21, and the guy next to you said, "I want to double down." And the dealer's like, "Are you sure?" And do you remember this? They argued 3 times. No. Yeah, of course you don't.
I don't remember.
They argued about it 3 different times, and he said, "I am doubling down." Next card, boom, 21 wins.
So he did good.
So he did good. He won. Felt like it was a little rigged, but I don't know. It's Vegas. It's not rigged, right? Anyway.
They don't pay for those lights with welfare. Speaking of the French, Monica Merrill, what is right? What have the French done? Nothing. Because their stupid language and Monica Merrill, I don't know who that is. 2 healthy assets. I wasted an entire semester of high school learning French, learnings in quotations. 10th grade Mac, didn't learn shit other than the effects of cold tempe. Other than the effects cold tempe have on the female anatomy when they only wear a tank top. Fuck the French. Loving the closed door session. Shout out to the dads out there, especially those who couldn't make a marriage work, but were still as present as if they were still married. Some turn out to be Some turn out to be every other weekend dads. One more fucking word out of it would have made sense. I stopped short. If that. Shout out to the good ones. Lastly, Monica Merrill, if you're listening, oh boy, J. River Don. French words.
Oh, is that some
French Mac? I don't know what the hell that says. You know French?
I don't know French.
The bottom line is it close to Spanish? Can you do that?
It's not close to Spanish. Je rêvais de ton devoir.
Oh, look at you.
I don't know. I just totally made it up.
Look at you.
I'm sure
getting
all of
Jean-Claude Van Damme on it.
Our French listeners are going to shit on us next week.
You know, we talked last week. Oh no, we talked on the closed door session just about dads that don't get their due.
Yeah.
That don't get their due. There's some good dads out there. I'd like to say I'm looking at one.
Yeah.
Well, you have your favorites. Like you take 7 or 8 that you really like.
I do.
And the other 26, fuck you, right? Get a jump shot and then I'll talk to you.
So I raised in near Vegas. I was always told to, play the odds. So I just had a lot of them. And one of those has got to work out for me.
You ever think about that? Like Allen Iverson's dad or Shaq's dad? Where they're just like, yo, fuck that motherfucking. Hey, I told that bitch not to keep that. And then he grow and like, oh, shit. Hey, son.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
Remember me? You don't? Okay, well, here I am.
You're right. This is Shaq's dad's case. This is some 6'10" dude out there just saying, that's my son.
Yeah.
That's my son.
He's a big human.
Huge human.
Yeah.
Huge human. But, do right by your kids. Rapid fire. Keith and Wood. Thanks for stroking my ego, but it's not necessary. You get my emails either way, whether you want them or not. In regard to the Twitter battle between Stephen A. Smith and Durant, I wonder which one has vomit on his sweater. Mom spaghetti. You know. I figured this episode was brief, so the two of you could sample the sins of the city. I heard that Keith was off to deposit in slot machines, while Wood was off to deposit in slut machines. Nice. That city has both. And that really makes sense. I followed up this episode with the closed door session. I'd comment on that, but the other listeners need to subscribe to hear it for themselves. Deep. Good podcast. Love Jamathan. That's the end of the emails.
That is. And before we get to our snaggles.
Can I tell you right quick? It always kind of hurts because Jamathan, I got a dude named Bubba, right? Like they gauge the podcast every week. They kind of, they kind of steer you. You know what I mean? Like they smack it to the left, smack it to the right.
Yeah.
When
Jamathan
Jamathan
says, they rub it down.
Oh no! When Jamathan says good podcast, I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm doing my best. But when he says great podcast, I'm like, yeah. I never get 2 great in a row.
No, but that's also we were in Vegas and it was a quick turnaround. We were in Vegas.
That was the weirdest Vegas trip I've ever been on. We'll get to that. Anywho.
Oh yeah. So what the last 2 emailers were referring to, guys, is our closed door sessions. Again, if you go to anchor.fm/ So What You Saying, or to Spotify and look up So What You Saying, you could subscribe to that. $3.99 a month. It's a piece of cake, and it gives you the bonus episodes that only those of the people that subscribe back and know what that's about. And I
Can you
guarantee
do bonus videos and shit too? The shit you put out, can you do that?
we could. I mean, if we wanted to, but I feel like I need to share that with everybody.
Everybody.
Need to share my love with everybody.
Okay.
This is what I keep on doing.
The
I've been
barge.
doing it for years.
The barge.
But
I need you to share my love.
yeah, Snaggles, what is it this week? You're grasping it in your hand like it's about to run away from you.
It was so chocolatey and good. It made me
was.
happy. Divine Apparition, Ogden River Brewing Company. What does that say? Baltic? Ballic? Blit? What is that? Is that those teas?
I don't know.
Porter. Anyhow, this is good dark beer.
Yeah.
This would.
Yeah,
You don't like
that's-
dark beer.
I don't, but that was
This
delicious.
was and we say was
Yeah.
because it's gone.
Yeah, it
All of them are
disappeared
gone.
in a hurry, so we had to backfill with other stuff.
Yeah, we'll keep it looking up.
So we'll post up what that is here after the show. But that was delicious. It had a chocolatey taste to it. It was yummy.
Tastes like
And as always, our Snaggles is brought to you by first and foremost Tiger. Yep, I got that thick tongue coming in
so
there.
good.
Tiger Claw Tattoo, 801-410-4245. They are over there in Mill Creek, Utah. So those of you in Kansas that are listening, you're going to have to fly to Mill Creek, Utah. I don't know why I picked Kansas, but I did.
But if you want your shit done right,
Yeah.
get out of Kansas and come get your shit done by Tiger Claw. This guy's won fucking tournaments.
Yeah.
All right, his whole crew, they're top shelf people. Shay back in the building?
I believe so,
Okay.
yes. I haven't had a direct conversation with him just yet, but they were also highlighting somebody else. I think they had somebody come in and do some work with them. They'll do that from time to time. If somebody comes in from out of town, they'll host them and let them come into the shop and do some work for them. They build up other artists, and it's fantastic. So I know they were doing that just recently, but anyway. Tiger Claw Tattoo, guys, are great. Next, we have MVPJerseyFraming.com.
Not just Jersey. Oh, shit. My newspapers are done. He gave my newspapers the other day.
Oh, he finally gave them to you.
They've been done for a while. I just haven't swung by to get them. So
Okay.
finally, he was like, "Here, asshole, here's your newspaper." Beautiful.
I love it.
Look like museum shit.
Ah.
Like this motherfucker could frame the Mona Lisa. I'm serious. My shit is perfect. It is. I can't. I'm gonna hang them up tomorrow.
Good, because our listeners are going to want to see those.
All right, I'll do that.
I had somebody hit me up about that, and I said, well, MVPJerseyFraming.com is where you get that done at. Last up, we have Kick Rocks Clothing. They are over there on Instagram, Instagram.com/Kick Rocks Clothing. I am struggling with these today.
Good.
It means we're in for an exciting show. Check out Kick Rocks, guys. He's got some beautiful clothing designs, artwork over there.
I saw a couple of your kids rocking the Kick Rocks hats. Was that an ode to their mom? So when you drop them back off with their mom, you like Kick Rocks, bitch. The chicks are gonna bounce this week.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You had to take me to court somewhere. Maybe I got another trip in my future. I
Look
don't
good
know.
though. Look good on the kids.
It
man.
did. And that brings us to the end of our advertisements. That's it. Are we guys? For those of you watching live, we're gonna take a break, and we'll. One button. That button.
Yo, we're all fucked up. I gotta tell you a fucking story right quick, and I didn't even write this down. I knew I remember this shit all by itself.
Okay.
All right, my truck. I drive a pickup truck.
Oh, there's a man over
Yeah.
here. Oh,
How
man.
many black men drive pickup trucks? You got me, Carl Malone, and probably B.A. Baracus from the A-Team, right? But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. Having a pickup truck is functional because you got shit you got to get away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got shit you got to dump. And what you need to do is 2 o'clock in the morning, you need to drive around and look for dumpsters to dump that shit in.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to the dump, right? So I take my pickup truck. I look, it's got bird shit on the window. Mm-hmm. Right? And I'm not, I keeps a clean car, right?
Yeah.
All right, but I don't wash it every week, every other day like some cats do. So it's probably been about 2 weeks since I washed my car. I'm driving. It's got bird shit right on the driver's side, right not in my line of vision, but enough for me to catch it. It's about a 50-cent size, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go to a fucking car wash, my favorite car wash, and get my fucking truck washed. So I get in there. You run your credit card and it does all that shit. Do you want to vacuum? Goddamn right I want to vacuum. It's free, right? I hit the button. I drive in there, and you know how you come out? It says go. Oh, it says what is it? It's green light, and you get up on that little thing. Boom.
Yeah.
It says stop. Right. I stop. And so it's one of those ones where you drive your car in, you don't drive all the way through, and then the shit rotates around you. Okay. Everything rotates around you.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So the brush turns on, and I'm looking at my phone, returning texts and shit that I should have returned hours ago. And the brush hits my car, and my car kind of moves. I was like, shit, that's kind of aggressive.
Okay.
I'm like, that's a little weird, but maybe I wasn't paying complete attention.
Yeah, because you were slightly distracted.
I was slightly distracted by responding to text. Then it comes up on the hood of my car. And when the brush goes up on the hood of my car, my nose of my car dips down. Booyah. So what the fuck? I guess my car's going to be really clean because this bitch means business. It came up the hood of my car, then hit my windshield.
Oh,
and it's on my windshield, and it's rotating, and it keeps coming, smashes my fucking windshield in. The fucking rearview mirror is hanging on by a string. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in a transformer. This motherfucker's about to turn into a fucking robot and eat my ass. So without looking, I back up. Thankfully, nobody was behind me. I back up. I get out. My windshield smashed. My grill's good. My hood's good. So I go over to the door, right, where somebody's supposed to be working. Nobody's there. I bang on the door. Nobody answers. I call the number. I leave a message. I send him a video of my fucking car covered in soap because it didn't finish the fucking car wash. It's covered in soap. I got glass all on my dash, so I back out. I go to the other one. I rinse the soap off and shit because I don't want to drive down the street with soap all over the motherfucker.
Yeah, that would be strange with a broken windshield.
So I rinsed all the soap off. Careful not to hit the fucking windshield because that motherfucker's hanging on thinly. I go and I vacuum all the glass out, and I call the people. No answer again. I was like, these motherfuckers. So I talked to my boy. One of my boys, I'm like, yo, yeah, this just happened. These motherfuckers aren't going to call me back. Right? They're not going to call me back.
That's what I'm thinking.
Next day, I go to one of my dudes. He owns a glass company. He fixed my shit. Right after he fixed my shit, they called me. They're like, what happened? I said, yeah, I sent you the video. What happened? He said, yeah, that bay's a little aggressive. I go, aggressive? Motherfucker, I thought it was an Optimus Prime coming to crunch my fucking car into a dumpster, right? Just fucking kill me. I thought I was going to lose my life, man. And so I sent them a video and shit. Long story short, they paid for the windshield the next day. And they didn't have to. And see, I always think shit like that's going to happen because I remember one time, when I got divorced, you go to the laundromat when you're divorced. You know what I mean?
Please don't let my coins get stuck.
When you divorce, you end up back at the laundromat, right? So I'm at the laundromat one time, and I put that $10 bill in it, and they gave me no quarters. No quarters. And it said, oh, if you have problems, leave a note here. And I left a note, and that was probably 12 years ago. I ain't heard from these motherfuckers since. And every time I drive by that laundromat, I'm just like, those motherfuckers owe me $10. You know what I mean? So that was my experience.
And so you were worried that was going to
These motherfuckers came through, and I would drop a name, but I'm not going to drop a name. Just know these motherfuckers took care of me.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good on them. But I'm telling you, when that fucking those brushes came through, I literally. It was like being in a horror movie, man.
I was just going to say that's what happens in horror shows. I'm surprised that someone didn't come out and stab you.
You ever see Final Destination? Yeah. Any of those movies? That's what I thought was happening in my life. It was either that or the fucking Transformers movie, man.
It was about
your head off. The garage door was going to close, and I couldn't get out, and he turned up, and he turned into a robot, and he just fucking, he mashed me like a fucking Nerf ball, man.
I did. The only bad experience I've had in one of those is I got stuck inside one once. So you pull in, and the front, it was in the winter, so they keep the doors down. Right. And so the front one's down, and you pull in, the back one drops, it washes you up, and then usually it's supposed to open.
Right.
It didn't open. Well, then it's got a little sensor there, and you're supposed to be able to walk up or pull up, and it opens. It didn't. I got stuck in there for like an hour.
No
Had
shit.
to call, and the people ended up coming out because I called because I'm stuck in here. I need to get out. I want to go home. And they finally came out and had to manually open the thing. Sorry about that. That sometimes happens. No kidding.
Guys, there's an excuse for after the club. So after the club, I went to wash my car, and I was
got
listening to what
stuck
you're
in
saying. And Wood can vouch for this. You can get stuck in a car wash. Yeah, buy you an hour, guys.
Yeah, send the numbers my way. Send your ladies' numbers my way.
I'm on a plane going down to see to see you. To see what would we go see? We saw a fucking, I don't know, 300 people bowling.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, there was a lot.
We saw 600 fucking barrel riders.
At least.
We need to put some of the barrel riding shit up because we had that motherfucker down to a science.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. In fact, it was. We were about to start betting, and the fella pulled up next to us and sat down, and overheard us talking about the times. And lo and behold, he's been doing it for decades, and said, "Damn, yeah, you guys are right. If they're not here by this time and they're by this time." Yeah, we figured that out in a couple of hours.
Because we were there for 4.5 hours watching barrel racing, and it's the same. It's a different horse and a different girl, and it wasn't like a girl in a bikini. It was a girl in a fucking shirt, so there was no sexual innuendos there.
No.
So Wood got no baby mamas.
No,
from
I
that.
didn't. Luckily, they had a saloon we could watch it from.
You could come out and you could go left or you could go right. You had to go around that barrel, and you had to go around the other barrel, and you had to go around that barrel, and you kind of come back down. There's 3 barrels.
Yeah.
You had to be off. You had to be to the last barrel by 9.2 at the latest. If you weren't there, you were getting 15 seconds.
Yep.
We had this shit down to a science.
Yeah, we did.
And I was really into it.
Yeah.
I was really fucking into it, man. It was awesome. The only thing we didn't see what color horses. Right? Because the one guy was like, oh, the gray horses run this way and the brown horses run this way. And
I think he called him a ghost horse.
that's the gray horse?
Or did we coin that or did he coin that? I can't remember. Ghost.
Again, there was a bar right there. Maybe she gave us doubles.
Yeah, we were in a saloon.
She's like, you keep coming in here. How about I give you a double, honey? I was like, say less. We want doubles.
It said saloon.
So
that was awesome.
And then we went to the bowling thing, and we were watching these cats bowl. And my favorite thing about the bowling thing is you got these people who, you could tell some of these guys tried out for football or basketball, right? You could tell, right? they didn't have it, right? But the most fucked up thing about bowling is this. And because I've bowled, I like bowling. Right? I appreciate this. Is bowling a sport? Be honest. Is it a sport or is it?
Yes, I say it's a sport. You compete against another person.
Is it an activity? So is 21 a sport?
It could be, sure. If you're doing it competitively, sure. I don't see why it wouldn't be a sport.
Okay, all right. I'll leave it as a sport. So bowling's a sport. But the hardest thing about the sport of bowling is when after you bowl and you fuck up, that walk back from where you fucked up,
a walk of shame,
to everybody to get to your fucking seat. That's a long ass walk, man. And everybody,
it could be a very, very long walk back, especially if you're playing doubles or you're playing on a team, and you mess up and you lose your team.
You fuck,
that's a long walk back.
That's a sport expert.
Yeah.
But what I liked about it is when people fucking bowled a shitty one, right? So I used to have this friend named Jeff, right? Anytime he missed a jumper, he'd always act like, something's wrong with his shoulder or his ankle, or he'd start limping and shit. Right? And my boy Dwayne would always be like, walk it off. Walk it off. Because we knew if he missed a wide open shot, he's going to blame it on some part of his body, right? So there was this dude out there bowling. Every time he fucked up, he'd go like, he'd grab his shoulder and he'd run it like, it's back in socket now. And when I'm looking at him,
look at his wrist like, right. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not my fault. It's my wrist's fault, right? And just to see these guys make visual excuses for themselves, you're right. It is a sport.
Yeah.
Because they do the same thing. The athletes I played with growing up did that. They did that same shit, man.
Yeah.
Relax. You fucked up.
Yeah.
Own it from your head to your toe. To quote Lisa. Quote all that shit is on you, man. But I had a great time.
Oh, I
had a great time, and I didn't lose money. I actually earned money because I got $20 in New York chips sitting in my fucking house. Because I was too drunk. Remember when I'm sitting at the table and I kept putting down the other fucking chips from the other casino?
Yeah.
And she'd knock them off.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know I got New York money. And I'd put him down here. I'm going to call security. I'm like, bitch, it ain't the first time security's been called on me. So don't threaten me with a fucking interesting night, okay? because this is a story to tell. Keep in mind, I have a podcast with 14 people listening.
Yeah,
I'll tell this story.
We need to tell a story, so please call them.
Call them. And I put up there again. She didn't call security, and then we left. And then I start telling Wood, as we're leaving off the table, when she threatened to call security, I says to Wood, I go, I've been thrown out of 3 casinos before. And you turned around like security is behind us. You're like, oh, shit.
Right. I heard the statement, and then you said that, and I'm like, uh-oh. Well, it's about to get interesting. We're about to have us a story.
But I was just reciting the times I got thrown out of the casinos, man.
And I would say if you want to do Vegas differently, because a lot of people have this vision of Vegas, it's it's fast, it's go, it's drink, it's hookers and booze, which is the right way to do Vegas. If you want to do Vegas a little differently, do Vegas the way we did it this last time. Watch some bowling and some barrel racing.
Hey,
because the saloon's wide open.
Hey, Shane, I took a couple of naps, but I got to tell you something. I'd been up for a fucking while, so nice try with that shit. I'll acknowledge the fact.
When you hit the ground run at 9 a.m. and you start your Vegas vacation at 9 a.m.?
9 a.m. my ass. I woke up at 4 in the morning to fucking get there. Stayed up the whole time. Look, look. What's that song? Who's that? Is that Stone Temple Pilots?
You're not a spring chicken?
I'm half the man I used to be. Is that who is it?
Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah. I'm half the man I used to be. Believe me with all that shit. All right? The Keith that was the all-star in Vegas was like, that guy, pit boss, get him the fuck out of here. He's a problem. They're like, oh, that guy? Yeah, that's a geriatric.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Because if we throw him out, we're going to look bad. Nice try, Shane.
We have to throw him out in a wheelchair.
So so when I'm on the plane going down there, I saw this TV show. It was on Animal Planet. It's called Animal Cribs. And they build custom dog houses. Right, and I wanted to put this out there for MVP Jersey. Because one of my boys, Diego, as a matter of fact, is getting a dog house from him. Diego's got a big giant pit bull named Shaka. I helped him name it. Right? And I don't know if Diego spells it with a C-H or S-H. Because I wanted S-H because that's Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
I don't know if he named it after Shaka Khan.
Khan.
But
That's
it's a
way
boy. But it's a boy. Right? So it's probably Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
Is what I hope.
I mean, when you said Shaka, my mind immediately went Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Shaka Khan. So he's building him one. But this motherfucker, he's got triple decker dog houses with like slides and ball pits like at McDonald's. I'm talking
Whose dogs go down slides?
Listen to me. It's got fucking Starbucks in it. All this shit. This guy. So he comes in and your dog's fucking freaking out. And he's like, "Oh, what your dog needs is activity." And all of a sudden he puts up fucking I don't know, zip lines and fucking slaloms and shit.
It's got that run and jump into the pool going on in the backyard.
He was building all this shit, and I was like, "Yo, MVP Jersey's got some work to do." Well, because I never seen no shit like this.
So then MVP Jersey, Frammy, if you're listening, what I need, I have 2 little dogs, and what I need is a pool in my backyard.
He could do it.
Come build it.
He could do it.
Come build a pool. I want an in-ground pool, though, and then put a hot tub on the side, because, sometimes it's chilly.
This motherfucker could do it. I'm telling you right now, Animal Cribs ain't got shit on my dude. My dude just hasn't applied himself. That's all.
Okay.
All right? Some lady got a free couch. Free fucking couch, right? And she's going to reupholster it. She found $38K in it.
Oh, my gosh.
What did she do?
Probably something stupid.
Try to give it back. Very stupid.
Yeah, no.
No. Free couch, you might end up with, I don't know, I'll put maybe $40 in your mailbox as a secret Santa.
No, I wouldn't even do that.
I
because
would do
if
that.
you do
Karma.
Yeah, but if you do that, then they're gonna go, "Oh, we forgot about that 38,000."
You ain't gonna find me. It's not like for a free couch I gotta give you my fucking address.
That's true.
So you're gonna turn around, you're gonna see me at fucking Trader Joe's and be like, "Hey, you the one we get a free couch to?" I was like, "Me no speak no English." He's like, "That's pretty good. You did good there." Like, what are we doing now? We pretending we don't speak English?
Yeah.
No. $38K in the fucking couch. Good. Matter of fact, for my money, the fucking news wouldn't even found out about that shit. I'm telling you right now, Wood.
Yeah, how did the news find out about it? They
have
had
no
to have
idea.
called themselves. Hey, guess what? We got this free couch and we got $38,000. I want to give it back. No, you don't.
Wood, I hit the lottery. We've been doing this podcast for almost 6 fucking years consistently. Okay, I missed one.
Yeah,
I busted my head open on one, still got on the show.
Yep.
The other one, I was drunk in Vegas. All right, so we've been pretty consistent. I win the lottery. These motherfuckers would tune in on Sunday and we'll be gone. Okay, Wood would be my professional fucking muffin and fucking cupcake baker.
Yep.
and I'll have somebody else to make
Taking
my
it on the
sticks,
road.
and I will travel around the world,
taking it on the road,
sampling the sin of the nation. What's illegal here? Get me that. That's all I would do. I'm not telling the news shit.
I think I would still hit the live button just to show an empty room.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look,
this is what's going on in here.
you could put little effigies of us here, right? Damn, Keith looks like he's lost weight. Wood looks a little darker, right? So I go to a restaurant the other day. Matter of fact, I met you at a restaurant the other day because you had a day. I walk in and it was just the weirdest fucking question when I walked in. So I walk into a restaurant / pub, and she says to me, she goes, "Can I help you?" And I go, "Yeah, I want to eat and I want to drink." What kind of fucking question is that when I walk into a restaurant and a pub? Can I help you? It's not like I'm at fucking JCPenney.
No,
I need help finding shoes or belts.
No, you're not at a shoe store looking for shoes. You're not at Best Buy.
How about welcome or what can I do for you? Or
where would you like to sit?
Where would you like to sit? She said, "Can I help you?" And then when I said what I said, I'd like to eat and like to drink, she looked at me like I was the crazy one. You're the crazy one. I'm at a fucking pub.
Yeah.
I want some cheap fucking bar food, and I want a lot of alcohol,
Yeah.
which is precisely what you and I did.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, what the fuck?
It's not hard. It's not. Yeah. What?
It's yeah, exactly.
I can't ever think. I'm here. I am trying to rack my brain, thinking of a time when anyone's ever asked me anything remotely close to
at a bar.
Yeah. What can I do for you?
You know what you could do?
Or can I help you? She said I can.
You could go behind the bar, open up the back door, and drop all the alcohol out of that, like it's falling off a moving truck.
She says, "Can I help you?" Well,
Stupid idiot.
I don't know. How much time do you got?
Woodrow, do you watch Stranger Things?
I do. I have not started the third season yet, so don't. Third or fourth,
I
whatever.
I haven't started season 1, episode 1.
Okay.
But what
really
I do
good.
know is it's blowing the 80s back up. And for some reason, Kate Bush Running Up That Hill, which is a song. Have you ever heard that song? Kate Bush Running Up That Hill?
I don't
okay.
know. Maybe if I heard it, I'll look it up.
That song right there will make you fucking hyperventilate. Like, no, seriously. You hear a song, it's you are actually running up a fucking hill in your head, right? The beat, so what do they say? They say it's like, I don't know, 28 beats per minute or 30 beats per minute or 15 beats per minute. This song is probably 162 beats per minute. And it's
super fast.
Oh, my gosh, man. I'm telling you. So
let's see. I think I got it.
Apparently this song, oh, you found it?
I think if it'll play. I don't know. What's happening here? It's broken. Nope, doesn't want to play.
Well, you got it on mute?
Oh, yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, I had to put it on mute because I have problems with things. Oh, yeah, I know.
You know this song?
Yeah.
All right. So apparently this song is on the Billboard's charts again because of Stranger Things. Stranger Things, I guess, is based in the 80s.
Yeah, it is.
So I should probably be watching it.
It's really good.
That's really my wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's actually a really good show. You would enjoy it.
I would enjoy it. I'm gonna get back on it, but I just like something that brings something that's old.
Yes.
And venerates it to the new.
Right out of the gate. I mean the dress, the lingo, all the little things just all of it is all 80s, and it's really neat. So all these kids nowadays that watch it are into it. It's like,
okay,
we experienced this. We grew up in this.
Lived that shit.
Yeah.
I lived that shit.
It looks cool, and I know you want to wear it as a Halloween costume. That shit was uncomfortable.
You know, I still got a suit jacket with shoulder pads on it right now.
I could put on a leather jacket right now that would kick your ass, okay? Like, that thing makes me look like I'm as broad as Ndamukong Suh, okay?
How come your brain doesn't age like your body? I was talking to somebody earlier, and I'm just like you look out the windows of your mind with your eyes, right? And you're like, oh, shit. I'm still 26. And then you go to move like that, and your body's like, hey, dummy, what are you doing? Last time I played basketball, I don't know if I told the story on a podcast before. Last time, and I was decent. Last time I played basketball, this dude's coming through the lane. Something I've seen 1,000 times. He's coming through the lane. And he's got the ball in front of him. And the ball is the size of the hood of a fucking Cadillac Escalade. That's how big the ball is, okay? And it's moving probably the speed of smoke in a room.
Okay.
It's not going very fast.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to knock that ball out of his hands. And he comes through with the Escalade hood and the stale room smoke. And I go to hit that motherfucker, and my arm moves the speed of a snail, and I missed that motherfucker. And he goes by me, and he lays it up, and I was like, my time is done. It's over.
Yeah.
Right? But my mind tells me I can still do that.
Yeah.
My body's like, you don't react that way no more.
No, you don't.
Get your ass off the court.
Yep.
That's how you end up laying in bed calling in sick to work the next day.
And
Why
that's
doesn't your mind?
precisely why I play no more. I don't play sports at all anymore.
Okay.
I quit. I played basketball a bit. I used to play some baseball. Run around, with the fellas were like, hey, we're going to play some flag football. Okay, sure, yeah. I hurt myself in each one of those individual sports, quit playing them.
Uh-huh.
It's like, because the amount of time it took my body to recuperate.
Nope. Your
I
feet
want
hurt.
none of that.
Your feet hurt just from running.
Yeah.
And cutting. And just like, dude, what are you guys doing? We did this. This is what we do.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, this is what we did 25 years ago. We don't do this anymore.
Nope.
Okay?
What we
You're
do
lucky
now-
we get you a fucking flight of stairs. We're lucky you stop the car you're driving. Okay?
Yeah,
Feet?
yeah. Well, you just walk. You'll be fine. Just
It is
walk.
crazy.
Yeah. The last time I played basketball, I rolled my ankle so severely I thought I'd broken it.
Uh-huh.
I went to the ER, the X-ray. No, just a
Yeah.
sprain. You'll
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah.
I still am traumatized.
You just
That was
don't-
like 8 years
You
ago.
just don't. I just don't understand why your brain doesn't age like that. Like
I
your
don't
brain, your brain's like, hey, all right, so don't jump over that fucking fence.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't do that anymore.
Uh-huh.
But your brain's like, oh, you can get that. Remember you got that back in fucking '86.
Yeah,
Remember
you-
you jumped over a fence like that in '86, and your body's like, yeah,
Yeah.
do it if you want to, asshole.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We'll
But
sit
you're
you
gonna hurt.
We'll sit you down for 3 weeks.
Yeah, you're going to hurt. No, we don't need to pick up pickleball, Shane. That also sounds like pain. What we need to do is pick up bowling. Because I saw plenty of those fellas out there. I know they're not hurting from a damn thing.
I read something that said Diddy pays Sting $2,000 a day when he sampled his song "Every Breath" from '96.
Oh, shit.
That's better than the Bobby Bonilla deal. Bobby
Yeah.
Bonilla, I think he gets $1 million or $2 million every year.
Yeah.
$2,000 a day. Puffy's got it.
Yeah.
Sting's got it.
Yeah, Sting doesn't need that. Sting was proving a
$2,000 a
point.
day. Yo, I
Sting
really,
was proving a point.
I really like Sting. I really do. I've always liked him.
He should have went. He should have went the Vanilla Ice route with Queen and just been like, nah, it's not the same.
Yeah, mine goes ding 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 ding, and this goes ding 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 ding.
Ding.
Yeah, nice try, asshole. He said it with a straight face too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
Sting
yep.
would have shoot the shit out of Puffy, man. But I'm just that's a great deal. The music deals. So my sister sent me something the other day where hang on, Prince, a song was written for Prince that Pharrell wrote. Oh, Frontin' was written for Prince, and Prince didn't pick it up.
Okay.
The Frontin' Pharrell song.
Yeah.
I just like those intricacies of music, or like
Like the backstories of some of
yeah,
it.
right.
Yeah,
Like even movies like Tom Selleck was supposed to be Indiana Jones. And that's a
And,
fact.
yeah.
And
And then Harrison Ford picked it up,
but
right.
it only worked out the way it did. I don't know if Tom Selleck could have done Indiana Jones,
But if he would have, we wouldn't have done any different.
but Harrison Ford has a charm about him.
Right.
You know what I
but
mean? He has
yeah.
a childlike charm. Well, he did have a childlike charm about him.
Yeah, but if they would have done it with Tom Selleck, we would have never known any different.
Wasn't Al Pacino supposed to be Han Solo? Is that what that is?
Was it Al Pacino? I don't think it was Al Pacino. I think it was somebody else, though. I can't remember.
But it was somebody else.
Yeah,
It wasn't Harrison Ford.
Right.
Star Wars is so fucking complicated now. I don't even have
Yeah.
time for it. You watch the shit. Oh, this is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but if you look up the timelines of everything now all the shows that I thought I'm watching in some kind of sequence are not in any kind of sequence. They're all over from different eras of when Star Wars was. I'm like, okay, because there's the 9 shows that 1 through 9. Those are that's the
those.
timeline.
I know those.
Yeah, that's the timeline. All these other sub shows or whatever the hell you call them, they fall somewhere in those 9.
I don't get it.
I don't either. So usually by the end, I'm like, oh, that would have gone right here. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that up front, so I go in there like an idiot thinking it's episode, 14, and then 15.
And it's not.
No.
Because you miss so many different levels of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Star Wars is too complicated. I can't keep up. I'm not a dumb man, Jenny.
I'm
No, that's the other way. I'm not a smart man, Jenny.
I'm not a smart man, Jimmy.
And she's right.
Yeah.
Well, he's right. I'm not a smart man. But I just don't have time to keep up. I just want to be entertained.
Yeah.
Back to my Top Gun. You didn't even need to see the first Top Gun. Go see the second Top Gun. Once again, for the second week in a row, because sometimes I say shit 2 weeks in a row. And you're like, oh, you said that last week. Yeah. I'm cognizant of the fact that I said this 2 weeks in a row. Go give Tom Cruise your fucking money.
Yeah.
Go give that fucking vampire. I don't age. I do my own
really
stunts.
think he is a vampire.
Hey, I need nothing from anybody but their money. Go give Tom Cruise. Somebody told me the line of his front teeth is off. Like his crooked, like you know how your nose goes here and then they say his is off. I don't give a fuck. That's a charming motherfucker.
Yeah. In fact, some of my kids went and saw that show. I have not yet seen it. Mm-hmm. Some of my kids went and saw that.
And what'd they say?
Tom Cruise looks the same.
Yeah, they said, Dad, meet me halfway.
Yeah.
Meet me halfway across the sky. The soundtrack's not as good. Well, that's the one knock on it. Well, the soundtrack's not as good.
Yeah,
that's the one knock we'll give on Tom Cruise' second movie.
Yeah, it's not as good yet. I don't know. I don't remember when Tom Cruise. I don't remember when Top Gun 1 came out and the hype on it.
86.
I mean, I know the year. I don't know like the time. Like when it came out, was the soundtrack hot the moment it came out?
What?
I'm saying, was it the moment it came out?
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You had Berlin. You had Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins had 2 songs, right? He had Danger Zone, and he had something else. Didn't he have something else? Kenny Loggins, by the way,
Great Balls of Fire was on
back then.
That was fantastic as well.
That's Jerry Lee Lewis. All right, and that's from the late.
But it was on the soundtrack.
Early 60s. But it was on the soundtrack. But at the time, Kenny Loggins could do no wrong. Okay? If you had a movie and you wanted Kenny Loggins, he had his mullet, he had his fucking beard. That was a bad motherfucker, man. Kenny Loggins is a bad boy.
It's a Footloose stuff, and that was
right. You look at Berlin, and there's another big hit off there. I can't remember.
What I was trying to get
at
was
Harold Faltermeyer, isn't it?
Did the original? Because I was young when it first came out. Mm-hmm. Did it take a minute to marinate, or was it? Was the soundtrack a hit day one?
I thought it was a hit day one. From when my being around. It was a hit day one.
Okay.
Danger Zone was hot.
So Top Gun 2 is not going to be a hit from day one. Maybe
the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Well,
maybe it'll have to marinate.
And I know you haven't seen the movie, but Danger Zone's in it, which is smart.
To be, yeah.
And the Top Gun theme.
Yeah.
I'm not done. That one, that's in it too. Other than that, I don't know any other songs that are gonna be hot on there. Okay. Maybe they'll do a Stranger Things thing and get Top Gun back in the top 40 again.
Maybe.
Top Gun? Did I say Top Gun?
You said Top Gun.
Danger Zone back in the top 40 again.
Wouldn't surprise me if they do, to be honest with you.
I'm just telling you.
Because kids nowadays act like remakes aren't remakes, they're originals. Do you remember when we talked about the Baby Got Back, the Sir Mix-a-Lot, like the intro where the girl's like, oh,
Becky.
Yeah, Becky, look at her butt.
Okay.
That was replayed in a remake of a song, and I think it was maybe it's Cardi B. I can't remember who it was. But people are going, "Oh my gosh, listen to this! It's great."
Yeah.
Have you ever heard this?
As Sir Mix-a-Lot got pockets and buckets full of money.
Yeah. So it's not new, guys, but they're putting him back on the chart, just like they put your girlfriend.
Kate Bush.
No.
My girlfriend.
The singer.
Dawson,
Singer.
My girlfriend's a singer. Paula Abdul.
Nope.
Okay.
White lady, older. Why am I losing my
white lady, older?
Why am I thinking?
What do you?
I've lost my mind all of a sudden.
Taylor Dane without the big nose. Let's go. Missing persons. Dale Bozio.
Keep going.
My girl.
This is actually.
What did she
fun.
sing?
That's why I'm drawing the blank.
What type of music? My girlfriend, white lady.
She was in a group.
Expose? Was she an expose?
No.
Lisa. She's white. Lisa's not white. All right, I'm trying. Help me help you. What the fuck are you talking about? White lady. What was the movie? Was the song in a movie? Was she in a group?
A group.
But a white lady.
Yeah. You're in love with her. She's the singer. Damn it.
I'm in love with a white lady who's a singer.
Yeah, I've lost.
That should be pretty.
She's a witch.
Stevie Nicks.
There we go.
Yeah, you should have led with a witch. God, you should have said old lady with blonde hair.
I've had enough right now. I'm struggling.
Yeah, I love Stevie Nicks. So, you're talking about the song, the dude with the cranberry on the back.
Yeah.
Dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
He brought it back to the charts.
Uh-huh.
Or everyone brought it back to the charts. Yeah.
The white lady in a group.
It took a minute to get there. We got
The
there.
fucking old bitch.
And in the meantime, I've been trying to look up whatever the damn song was from Top Gun. What the hell song was I looking up to see
Was
if it's
it
made it
Danger
on the charts?
Zone?
Danger Zone. Oh my goodness, I'm having a day.
Yeah, that's all right. I've had months.
Let's see. It gives me thermometer.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Danger Zone. Put in song at Kenny Loggins. Yep. All right, there we go.
Let's see.
No, it's not on the charts.
No,
It's not. That'd be
No.
a hard one to put back on the charts.
I don't know that it would be. I mean, it's popular enough. It wouldn't surprise me if it ends up there in like a month.
Okay.
Like it has some time to marinate, and then people pick. It's trending huge right now. Top Gun is trending huge right now on social medias where people are playing the song and then putting their parents' pictures of them like in the Air Force with it.
I thought you were gonna say the parents fucking, and I was like, well, why'd you take a picture?
That's
of
a
your parents?
different video I watched. But the ones that I'm watching that are clean, yeah, it shows like they show like their parents' pictures of them in the Air Force.
Do you love the smell of puppy breath?
Do I love it? No, but do I like it? Yeah.
So you don't love it, you like it.
Yeah.
I love it. How come it's not at least at a minimum a lotion or deodorant? I'm not saying be a fucking body spray, but I'm saying a deodorant, puppy breath. I love puppy breath. Look, I love puppy breath so much. I'll wake a puppy up just to smell his fucking breath. I'll stick my finger in his mouth and smell my finger. Look, don't get bestiality on me. That's not what I'm doing. Just that smell is so fucking warm. I love the puppy breath. I love the little puppy feet.
Yeah.
I do. I love the little puppy feet and the puppy belly.
Yeah.
I love puppies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love a puppy.
Puppies are awesome.
Puppies are great.
You know what else I
wish
wish there was a breed that could just stay a puppy.
I love baby feet.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I don't like
I like to squeeze them.
like 12-year-old feet. I hate those feet.
No.
12-year-old and up, I can't stand
I'm
them.
talking like 3 years and down.
3 years and down?
Because they're like
Perfect feet.
They're like fatty feet.
No calluses.
They're like a Twinkie.
They
You
barely
can just
work.
Squeeze them,
They just the little toes do whatever they do. I love baby feet. I love puppy breath.
and you can tickle them, and their toes grab you.
How come puppy breath isn't of somebody?
I don't know.
Hey, Gina Tay needs to get a smell of puppy breath and put that in the stores and put you back on the map, man. I'm telling you right now, man.
Yeah, I like the puppy feet because they're clumsy with them. And like on a big dog, for example, if you have a big old dog and it's a puppy, and you're like, oh damn, look at the feet on that thing. It's gonna be a big dog, and they're giant but clumsy as hell. And
Yeah.
I love that about a puppy.
The way they walk, the way they move.
Yeah, and they're trying to figure out their feet, and they just look like. I know they only have 4, but it looks like they have 12
'Kay.
because they can't move them right.
Right.
Slopping
You like the
around.
clumsily of
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I love
All right.
that.
I once dated a girl. She was 6 feet tall, and every time she put on heels, she looked like a newborn giraffe trying to walk down the fucking room. Okay? So if you're into that, you should have seen me probably, I don't know, 18 years ago, because she would put on heels, and just the way she walked, I was like, that's not sexy. Hi, ostrich lady. And she'd just be fucking walking, her legs all independent of each other. Right? She's walking
Hey, you hope
all
they
fucking weird. And look, what? She walking like this. I'm like, what are you doing? That's not hot. You were hot before you put the heels on. I guess
Listen, your legs are walking independent. I want them to walk together. Can you hop?
Former Dolphin star Ricky Williams takes his wife's last name to create balance. Now,
I think we talked about this because I mentioned Mexican names.
probably last week?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm just going to say do what you do. I'm going to move on. You remember, I was Vegas drunk last week, and I watched the video because you played a little bit of the video, and I saw that exact point when I got fucking shit-faced.
Yeah.
That's okay.
No. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep. We were in Vegas for a reason. It's not like we were. Yeah. We weren't there to. I don't know. Not be there for a reason.
You know, there's so many things that I talked about that I don't fucking remember. I'm going to pull this out my ass. Did I talk about Liz Cambridge calling Nigerian players monkeys during the Olympic scrimmage? Now, Liz Cambridge, I think she's 6'8". She's kind of hot. You ever been with a girl taller than you? Mm-hmm. Is it intimidating, or
No.
is you proving a point?
No. I.
Proving a point?
Yeah.
Okay. She's 6'8". I've never been with a girl taller than me. I could prove a point with Liz. So
If she's looking, I mean, you can call
for
me.
the record, she's black. and that's what fucking throws my mind off. How come you can call, people from your motherland, because all black people from Africa call them monkeys, but if you were to do it with, right, you'd be, I don't know, you'd be Don Imus. You'd be some dude that'd be, you'd be castrated.
I wouldn't be able to walk out of the woodshed.
You wouldn't, right? Yeah. Probably because of the brothers in here, because you've got a lot of brothers in here that probably show up and fuck you up, right?
Yeah. But we know where you live. Now, I don't understand that.
How's that okay?
It's not okay. I don't understand. Even like it's derogatory through and through. Yeah. It's very disrespectful. Yeah. Why the hell would you say that to somebody? Why do you have to
go there? Why do you have to go monkey?
I don't know. Why don't you just call them shitty players?
We're so fucking past that, man. You know what I mean? To equate somebody to a fucking animal.
Yeah, that's
and
that's
you do it to degrade them. You do it because it's low.
Yeah, that's exactly. You're putting them below you.
That's fucked up.
Why would you do that?
At least you're hot. You're hot.
And that she's hot. She makes good money, and she's famous, quote unquote famous.
But you probably should spend 4 days in a men's prison for that comment.
And you're gonna walk out there not so hot. But, man, I don't know. She could probably kick some of their asses.
I love this shit. I love this shit. I'm not even going to preclude it with what it is. Woman gored and tossed 10 feet in the air by bison in Yellowstone Park. What do I say to that, Woody? I love that shit. You stupid bitch. What are you doing fucking with the bison? Okay? Millions of people go to Yellowstone every day.
Yeah.
Every year. Millions of people go. Nobody gets gored but you. You walked up and said, I'm going to get close to look how close. She tells the little kid. What's his name? Dakota. Look how close mommy gets to the fucking bison. 10 feet later, you're laying on your back. I say, give it to him, Wood. I hate that shit. That these stupid motherfuckers do that shit. I love that the animal wins. That's all I got to say about that. There's another one. Hold on. Let me find this motherfucker. There's another dumb fuck that did some dumb shit. Where is it? I must have took it out. Oh, the motherfucker that's driving down the street, there's a migrating deers. There's migrating deers, and he's waiting for the deers to get done migrating. He gets tired of waiting, and so he goes to drive through the deer. A fucking elk. Is it elk and a deer the same thing? How about a big deer with antlers?
Antlers? The male deer with antlers.
A male deer with antlers jumps through his windshield, gores him in the fucking neck. I say, you know what? Wait. They've been here long before you. Their great grandpappy, before there was even these motorized fucking horses and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Before there was even fucking automatic carriages coming through, they were there. You got gored. Yeah. Wait for them. If you don't wait for them, you get gored in the neck. I say, I love that shit. Animals win.
It's amazing that
animals win.
He's watching all of them cross through, and then it takes the alpha male comes through and is like, Yeah, you better watch what happens.
Let my punani cross the road.
and
if
their
you don't
legs,
let it cross the road, I got you.
Their legs move quick. Google it. Yeah, that's fast. That guy was hitting the carotid before he realized what had happened.
I got one more that's not animal related. Okay. Man who fathered 15 children after advertising sperm donations on Facebook never told woman he has a genetic mental disorder. Let me tell you something. If you go there to get look. You can go to any club in America, and you can find a dude that looks, better than Wood, not as good as me. And he can impregnate you.
Anywhere in between.
And he can impregnate you, right? But if you could just go on a roll of fucking dice and you get some dude who's fucking crazy, he got a propensity, to jerk off in public, right?
Yeah.
And now your kid's got that disease. I say, because that's on you. Hey, that's on you.
Yeah, why are you just some guy on the internet's like, I'll tell you what, give me $1,000. It's cheaper than and I'll give you my sperm. Why are you doing that? Why not just go, like you said, do a club? You could go to your local church. You could go to the grocery store. You could go.
Grocery store is my pickup. Grocery store is my pickup. Because you know where those girls live? They live within the radius that I could fucking drive my hoopty to get there and get some.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah.
I know they live close.
Yeah. You want to. If all you're after is a donor, all you have to do is ask for it.
Finger quotes, get to know somebody a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? You're a girl. Women always have a wallet and they can always have sex. All right? It's easy. Right?
Yep.
So you go to a sperm bank and say, I don't know, give me the special. Well, there's your first mistake right there. Don't ask for the special at the sperm bank, okay?
Even I'll say this.
This is what you're gonna get.
I'll say this. Maybe there's some ladies out there that don't like men. Okay? Mm-hmm. They like women and they want to get pregnant. Okay. I'm even okay with that. Because and they don't want to have sex with a man. Mm-hmm. Also, that's fine.
Yeah.
You could still pick whichever male you want and be like, hey, Robert, I really like you. I like what you're up to. I like the things you do. We work together. Here's the thing. I need some of it.
Yes.
You know what Robert's going to do?
Put it on your face.
Give me 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Right.
And he's going to do. But instead, you go to the internet to find some wacko, and you end up with a kid that's, well, no, I'm not going to say all the other things. But yeah, anyway, you wake with he's got a mental disability.
Better way to go about these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Kid Rock refuses to apologize for Oprah comments made during drunken rant. I own what I said. And finally, somebody said, you know what? This is what I said. This is what you and I do.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever recanted anything on a podcast. All right?
I don't think we have.
I hope not, because you save us during the edits, okay? But I hate when guys come out and like, oh, I said that. You're taking out of context. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, my mother had a bad day. She didn't have, hey. I'm happy Kid Rock do that, and then you know what I said about that shit? I say, Kid Rock, say what you said, and that is, say what you said. Be a man about it.
Yeah,
stand by.
Own it.
I know one Kid Rock song, and that's when he goes, "My name is Kid Rock," and he had a little short dude with him.
Yeah,
Joey C.
Yeah, I think he says, "My name is Kid Rock" in every song.
Yeah,
he has a couple. He does a song. I think it's called "Pictures" with Sheryl Crow. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, if he's with Sheryl Crow, he actually pulled his game because Sheryl Crow, I like her.
He gets a lot of shit for not being a great musician, whatever. But you know what? At least he's owning his shit.
Right. Denver Broncos about to be bought by Walmart. It's a fact.
Because aren't the Walton? Is it the Waltons?
Yeah.
Aren't they from
Arkansas?
Oh, they're from Arkansas. That's right.
Yeah, Sam Walton's from Arkansas. Denver Broncos, $4.65 billion.
Damn.
Walmart's about to buy him, so expect a happy face in the end zone, and I don't know. Seats are now $368.
Well, they don't have to change anything to blue because Walmart's blue and the Broncos are blue.
I'm just telling
orange.
you. I remember when Walmart. I remember not even knowing what Walmart was. My dad was reading Sam Walton's book, right? And I'm like, oh, who's this dude? He's like, oh, he owns Walmart, and he talks about business and structure and all that stuff. My dad was into that stuff, and then all of a sudden, Walmart was everywhere.
Yeah.
Just fucking everywhere. And from what I understand, this is not the vision Sam Walton had. His kids went off on some other shit.
Yeah, they did their own thing.
I mean, good on them because they can spend $5 billion on a fucking football. Right? I mean, I can't do that shit. You know, I can't even afford a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
I'm happy for the fact that the NASA is starting to admit that there's UFOs. They're doing a UFO hunt right now, and they're showing all these fucking videos. There's one in Utah where this fucking UFO is coming at you, coming at you like fucking Escape. And it's probably doing 3,000 miles an hour. It's on some video. Some dude was in a plane, and that fucking thing is just coming at. Yo, they're out there.
It reminds me of that one of the final scenes. It's not the final, but it's one of the end scenes of Independence Day.
Okay.
With Will Smith, the first Independence Day, where he's flying up and he's like, I can't remember what he says as he's flying into the ship.
Okay.
Because for years is it Dennis Quaid? And he's like,
it's Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, and he's like, you know, I was abducted. They came at me, and everyone thought he was crazy until they showed up.
Until it happened.
And now he's like, I'm back.
I'm back, bitch.
And here he goes.
I'm happy that shit's coming out right now. I'm happy that people are fucking starting to acknowledge that shit. We're too arrogant if we think we're the only ones out there.
We are. Yeah. You have to. The universe is vast.
Yes.
Very. And
too much going on.
Think we're the only ones? Come on, man.
Fuck that.
No, it's way too much going on out there.
With that wood, is that what you're saying?
That is what I am saying. For those of you that stuck around with us through this live, appreciate you guys. Remember, if you are ever watching live, and this is to our listeners, if you ever go over there and want to watch live, if you don't feel like subscribing every month to our closed door sessions, that's fine. You don't have to.
That's on you.
Yeah, if you want, but if you want to, I don't know, donate $1 to this beautiful podcast, go over to Facebook and send us some stars. Those are always much appreciated. Closed door sessions, though, guys, I promise are worth your time. So check that out. Subscribe over there. Anchor.fm/SoWhutChuSayin or Spotify.
Yes.
So What You Saying, and it's $3.99 a month. And check out our sponsors. Whew, it feels nice to be back in the woodshed with my feet firmly planted on the ground. With that, Keith, I got to tell you, it has been a pleasure.
I'm looking for a free couch. We out.